Hello, and welcome to the program Ghana Speaks. And my name is Enoch Ejo. So grateful that you've made time. This is the hour you've been waiting for, and this is where we discuss issues of local, national, and international importance. The program probably brought to you by the Hawk Investigations and WACO. When it comes to investigations of all kinds, there's one company that you can trust when it comes to undercover, when it comes to all sort of investigation. Just call on them. They'll be there to assist you by calling them on 020-228-3252. And those of you into a construction business, I mean the estate developers, those into building of houses, into building of schools, those into construction of roads, and so on and so forth. This is the company for you, WACO. Call WACO on 0505-714871. 0505-714871. Once you call them, they will assist you and give you the best of prices as well. So call WACO right now, and the number is on your screen. Thanks so much for making time on Ghana Speaks today. We're going to be going into some very, very, very interesting, areas. Who leads the NPP? That is 2028. Who leads the NPP? Is it going to be Kennedy Akufo-Addo Japan or Dr. Baumia? And also we'll be going to the other area of in team Forjour and this cocaine allegation and all those things, and how the NPP is also responding to it. We're going into the very matter. And last but not the least, we'll also be looking at something in relation to those in government, how they are also responding to certain statements, how they talk and how they portray themselves out there. Some of them making statements like, if I were the president, I would have done this. If I were the president, I would have done that. One thing you should understand is you are not the president, and therefore you don't have that power to say so. And you are not there to serve the interest of a party. You are there to serve the interest of the nation and what the president directs you to do. So when you make the statement, if I were, what are you trying to say? Which means that the president is not making the right decision of what. We'll be looking at that one as well. And then at the end, probably say something about the vice president health. All these are more coming up in today's episode of Ghana Speaks. The name is Enoch. We'll be right back.
In a world where darkness rules, a world without a law, a world where truth is hidden, this is the world where we shine our light to make it better so you can sleep. We are the hunters of truth. Hawk Investigation Company. We hunt for the truth. Call us 0 any day, anytime, and we will be there to hunt for your truth.
You will be someone who you are quite tell na when you may obodo oye the pain bearer. You want to come na yamu olokodo. Now let's go back and then understand some few things. Who is going to lead the NPP for upcoming elections of 2028? Who is going to lead the NPP? There's a questioner. Be back too early. Yes, that is where Anamdoma Odu baby mene kofi bi wo problem kakra. If you must start or the data out there as it stands, no lead. I don't know why, but it seems to me it's too early. And what Kukwanan said the last time was CTV, no, also President Nana-Addo has endorsed who? Kennedy Japan. President Nana-Addo has endorsed. As it stands, will be out. Eba Hawk TV high bonded them in called the whole. Will be out to be disputed. Ma Kukuken or true and non true. At Mercy. Kukusu last time about connection Nancy Bibido. Nancy Shida on Canada. But also the president has endorsed Kennedy Japan. It is also been a better that I did to actually there Baumia win and so on and so forth. Mia Adrian Foford. But let's go into history. Nayantin Yamasi. I normally appreciate the whole thing. By the time baby analysis to them, who really is going to lead the NPP? One, Yako 1992, Professor Albert Dubois will be taking charge as the first presidential candidate, another flag bearer for the NPP under the Fourth Republic. 1992, no. That time, no. Vote on 30% or so, as against Ron Senior 50 and over percent. Governor That was the first time. Yes, that time no media and apart from Ghana Broadcasting Corporation no also is doing my runs. I mean, it's understandable for him to have even put that number I see women now 30% or so, 30 point something percent that time but the campaign next time not today. No, you be a bomb to that guy that this. So if you do boy next time no 2 DJ stage based on orchestra no it's different as compared to when Susanna so that time no so ijewonu mu that time no dynamic so no more thing 1996 no rejected Edubuahin because we know that the way akwa no okọ then cassette no we don't know 96 ombwa till 96 no we the makofo 96 no the makofo no was also the makofo bill oye offend in 2000 question there or ben then or the makofo 96 was also the man in 2000 because 96 no after coming pay me fee senior no kofo no obe show kofo be no we nya no total them because that was the time Vice President Kokens Naka on about forming alliance. That alliance no be no so want to no work into Congress no we import no lead. It kofo no apart from NPP internal elections so win no so win that election between himself and Aka. No so win I think it was 15-14 the late large bande away from here and two other man. Atmase. No I'm do Kofo be flag bearer of the NPP 19 another great alliance that is 1996. The margin into Oma time Akofo another young papa Kofo yen or the year a campaign no sir I think where 3 to 6 months to be now me there or the year campaign. It was not that either 3 months or 6 months to be not the year campaign. Damn time no. But the make a chrono yen no check do yan onya 39.67% into on monk of the just few months impo kakra o etum edenya this I mean vote there na nya more chance bi wa ebotum my bibi and that is why 98 work osunyan na was on so the man and guess what happened in 2000 first round na no first round of election na me win at 48 now me say yan 44%. Bear in mind that time Mills no vice president against Kofo and a Kofo then or second round with 56 point something or the Bayer president what do you mean? So Asha Adinidinya from that time when the Mark of 4 bill 2004-2008 now I keep saying that Kofo remains the only president in this country. He almost the legacy no ojeno almost for the 3rd time we need election for NPP. Kofo nanka the legacy nanka you make them history no because Kofo na membu no na at time your friend Akufo da membu no difference wo mba NPP 1 NPP 2 no difference wo why the SMC 1 SMC 2 difference wo man kasa so if you carefully look at Kofo na membu Kofo for me on inclusive government now the next one always about party it was always about the nation unlike Yamba Panado everything was around NPP me who be our fan outside apart from ambassador at large our fan Edward Mahamo Sade so them legacy na Kofo jeno about the first round of election occurred 2008 no na do 49% and Atamos 47. That tells you that that endorsement was an endorsement for a good legacy among people for J. If you want to compare that with Rollins so lead 92-96. But still no Kofo winning against the candidate no. Winning against the candidate no, that was in 2000 first round we 48%. And that was to tell you that the people were tired. Emma Melson 44%. By virtue of the fact that I mean former vice president or vice president, whatever way you look at it. But Kofo all system no nipa obesha na no lead by 49%. It's no aka just some few way you say I na him vote be now when you come 50+1 anka Akufo-Addo be president. Second round no na Thomas beating no kakrebi by some thousands of votes because of time. Say if that thing kaya Ashanti original na nkanka Akufo-Addo yede ofe. Ever since Forjour that legacy no any political party bi a Ghana ha ne candidate obesha na no otumi lead the election. Nti made in kana mo atamos. Made in kama mo atamos the 2000 ono Kofo no Kofo de ne yede osho first round and second round ni a. Again, yan papa Mahama anu se bi oduma ku guba fa yan papa Mels Kweno. Mahama so be equation mu 2012 to 2016 no. 2016 na oni bejina no o friend Akufo-Addo bejina no oni hwe ode pu. And at 2012 no so new no na o manyamete for tuting. 2012 new no na oyanyama bipi. And for the sake of peace, no do man, Nanado, no NPP wedding, OJ, just like Mosi 2020 in Pepe. But yet, come Pina, Wagano Kroyi, Ofido, and a candidate to Babesha Nanano, ultimately lead election was first rounder by a man paying Kufo because of legacy. Now, the kind of legacy, we need a few, the kind of legacy and Nanado J. 2024 no and reflecting with Baumia vote no total disaster. Women why Kennedy Japan I likelihood there and you who there I know better. I'm sure I know believe the NPP no. And I'm more reasons no. Now guess what? Adana mdoma nkofu mbufu oye NPP abani bini. Them banking sector no them clean up now occurred wo say ransi and the offend any clean up as so you champom na dim no aye won hwedwan on one day no banking sector but clear banks and why you there the men's gold coast imagine there's an NPP and touch one like bananka Ghana kro no then. Yes, I don't have a problem there but what was the exit plan? Because that was the time lady be quite a bank I kept 200 Ghana cedis pay 200 police in Dan boxer and down Yamano on my Tragabano the whole financial institution we need 200 Ghana cedis or what the nature they say and I'm you there to clean the system. In clean the system no clients and our customers are not to me mufuna do uska call to one exit plan ben at the moment. A kid okay, will be 1 billion, a 500 million, will be 500, a 250 million, will be 200, a 100, a kid be the ma. Why a year do this or this cacot 2 or boom or the quad 2 and a china and a crisis in a bay. Meanwhile, a ban Abba Shonkofu. Now, actually, we're to wage the baby. And this is what happened. This is what happened. It may hundreds, it means also thousands, all because of this financial blow your bay. Quabrani tuition in 50, Shepepe, our friend Kami, out the ball bonitapi. Sevi, us and life most service, more bad that I try paying now, and ombre. Yes, to new program or class or bomb or down coffee at 3,000 from any pension aid. How? Abano bra never show ya chamana echi area the men's gold and all these firms are attacking one boom no meanwhile no data bank or can for at and no and all so na other financial institutions within the NPP if you look also what do you think you were doing and how do you think people are going to respond? So should voter about me because 2020 was a strong signal. 2020 be a hang parliament in Poma before now administration be end no na baba minority now through some court means be why be a majority. That was a signal to tell you you catch on there defeat no be massive. I've played that video many times with some McCain. Them a prophet but them no win and a long run my can know it obey. It is to some people no voting for Oye Baumiano again is bringing a pain back. Then they be more now than one. A reality in America. It's not about me support him, Dabi, me NPP, me and Disney. I'm telling you, I mean, for a fact. To some people, especially those people who will lose a sika or financial sector, to them, a vote for Bawumia is bringing back a pain. Another bringing back is a vote for pain. To some people, them know that a vote for Bawumia is a vote for pain. Because the moment we bet Bawumia na do abano na kuma Biblia okrobrane so anya dam time an community Ghana ebi mu wosika de mo sika bia obi tu ekuku 90 billion. Them say hey Ghana kro you put the same what them say na put that try never sika na nkofo wo de catch say the men's gold na gold coast na so far adele banda mo no. A lot of people one pero better tete dem say no wona so atmase one pero better tete dem say no wona so intin for them no the madi on here just NDC full and Ghana or affect NPP full binim so kra in the case we met the work and also vote na NDC wunya no 2020 na was so wunya all the young of now nkoto them accession so who baby only that mentality ni fi you see a lose. How do you know that the uncle of na wakoto e what the man this no na so what in kwema no so to me nka kra say bi jonkum de we fi mobwa jonkum fi ma. So how do you know that the uncle of na wakoto about the man and this no na so wakoto mo back what basis na de kadama asem no you were ripped. I mean 41% due to name ko enim as simple as that. Now keke the vote no yen no one say dey bi I mean the man say no keke that ke bi na the hoop won keke it ban no yeso but one that show no hoop won mo be able to am na ko we reality na make catch on into the actual nyemenya as compared to Kennedy Japan one man no we be businesses pp we be businesses pp after so anyeme NPP on one candidate to sponsor be Kennedy sponsor baby on fa no ho baby no this cash we be businesses. There's one person Kede Bawumia Adewojin as a candidate. She tips ni bi she how nkofo she sha woba wo she champagne funa woba no be that the NPP candidate na nkofo why won bofu. That was a signal to tell you they know. So I don't see how Bawumia is going to come back, and I don't see how he's going to win. But so win there, a miracle. Tell me make it there. So to cross 43% a miracle. The same when America they said 2028. Imagine time in Duli. Now within the NPP munanga sakrano. We umpanka time you do the way. And a more to it no. Before the to conclude there, Kennedy no be win and about no be win no. Bear in mind there. National Executive Congress no 1 year yo. What call them Congress now? Them call for one and I'm doing then defeat be or back claim one ya. But I shall put you know the full aba. Don't go for no bar electoral college and how things are supposed to go or Congress. What best you say be there for? It is system now what for do now what do you know? That system might not exist. They work at the best electoral college here Mosi 2010. NPP one electoral college in 2010 because that was considered to be the biggest ever. It was West Africa, South Africa, any political party. Now why at that time? And we did in another. Now, we know the reason why we maintain Kufo because of voting at Onyeno. The same way, Nanado will lead, but we win 2018 to go forward or no. Yeah, man, a chance to be a Bobwa to a two massively demand. And at 2012, I didn't go pay court no. No, would know. Still no forced to reckon with no then what in a bar or a 2016 so obey unlike a do one here what do not call first one no what's a gap in the deal now orchestra stage was I was also bound me also when okay she also no complete I mean I tell you complete rejection. So for you to conclude that Bawumia will win 2028 for NPP no dey mini but or too early but kekria marking one second obi abebe bia no as candidate bia no oko 3 times on you true go 4 oko 1 oko 2 96 2000 not the president Ronaldo oko 3 2000 that is 2008, 2012, and then 2016, not better president. Edu boy no call one kwebio. Now also Baumia also akọ one. Possibility on kwebio no why high. Atmase. This is how ahano mekano in terms of oil NPP party name. It adini din a vote kra na Kennedy only on one a congress no kra no. It tells you one man against the whole government machinery, you more than 30%. Against our vice president, government machinery, Bibian or Bonhoban. Come on. One shall light into one data na war yeah no. Baby our cover for Germany feet, but then America. Now, next joining team Forjour. They make allegation there. Planes Sibiaba, Ghana had them planes no beno. Or link to money laundering and cocaine and yama. Akadamase nyewi. Eke no. What's it for evidence for another Bob? Why you trying? Now you see, a suffer. A suffer so do the politics. Muna your politics. We say all flat or brabo. I want one minority that is one when you're 80 something. I know one. We say what the boy. We put government in money too. So nyanya ma say bi ebi na posomba. Tape on baba bache which there. Why there? Mon say that ni evidence bia ho. Evidence bia ni baby ado ayanka na ele kan keke. Because asemelekin or today impa be 3 and 4 ye wo edin. The mass in BC or college university is there a table do. Padis wo demo and a phone yewe. Until this will be an imbe obi of phone. It are there tell you campus are serious. So you put forward a day. Phone the hot, no phone are you. Why when you at the bar so I magic are you so I don't know. It was like why there Nipa 4 wedding and a 5 wedding. No phone are you. Now I want one dark day. Oh, me suspect there phone Obina offer. Me suspect the phone or you been offer. Yes, or you been offer. Or you be one. No suspicion is based on what? That's what I want my say. Yeah, you said that. Edin cannot suspect you been offer, which means it will be in mind. But I'm Bobby anything. But I suspect the Yamin Panot one. Obiafa. I will ask there, plain or beno, or a link to money laundering. And your friend and a colleague, your friend cocaine. Now, dinner what the bed them illegal whatever. Evidence that working over him. Time and now, COP could feel watch all linking to them cocaine. Tabo man at the MB or MV Benjamin over dabba them tabo cocaine case. No, COP could feel watch all linking to them cocaine case. No, obi the part of baby chill be there on James and Sana with evidence in here. But one of you knows no, who saw a wedding, watching another wedding, whom we see film until most assumption back to the equation. It's happening now, what about Kadamasemi? Nebra, never church, another Bobwa, na investigation. In the radio station, addition aqua, a creative some noisy be a omboa. A chisu were better above for aqua. We leader, a few more crackers, a fair, I think I've done freedom fighter. We leader, Akasa fine. I done freedom fighter. Hey, be you, Osofo. I want one share. Now, fear ya, Adima Benya Jepa.
As a caucus, we have our various committee heads. And he is the leader of the Defense and Interior Committee.
Man of the moment.
Of our caucus. And he speaks for the caucus. And he expresses the views of the caucus. So nobody should make any attempt to single him out and try to come here, intimidate him. He walks through this unfortunate valley of the shadow of death. But he will fear no evil. Because he works with his God.
Yes.
And the strength of the mighty 88 behind him. So please, government officials, enough is enough.
Enough is enough.
Stop it. Let's engage. We are political actors. Let's assure the people that we are ready to uphold the promises of the Constitution and democracy. This must stop. Thank you very much.
What has been the compensation? We're engaging the over there. What has been the compensation? We are live on TV. We are live on TV. Nobody can cover anyone. Truth will stand. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you. What is wrong with you?
Asa be tell asa me din da bi. Leader na kasa fine. Bibia dey twa ho. Aden freedom fighter. Kaka malima no hen. Freedom fighter say show dey wi yim oye. Oh, when you be o so type sementase. It creates someone, unnecessary panic bi wo kro nim kwa. The master me internet Samson anyene. Baka the master ne cho so bi. Ano ana obi no akaka the master yanka pose for friend that the one more na sim. Na hade nem di jan ka che the ordinary Ghanaian otidami. Nde untenyi. De hwe e wo ho adwunu ho ate. Shonye de be di politicians so nature them. Opportunity bi wadem on e different. No mum I don't want to politician bi dun e hwege. Because asam to a last time asam 2 years hwe me I wish you be crampo uma wa more common 1,000 Ghana krano enye bi. Ana 500 Ghana ko enye bi. E ma so anyame na kodu utum. Nipa pi enye cases na so anodu no parliamentarians ya to abamo on we fi parliament we kijon do okoba no ho ban. Sehu na parliament na ebo bi. Dam na adenete. Enya no ebo obi. Oyotum bi na eda mo. Ane nche de ebo otum ti no bi a. Enya otum ro na enya so ebo ro. Enya so ebo ro ho. Immunity na so wade fa ha. Asam na aka no e create problem o mani. Je interviews na no. Na for evidence na any police won't collaborate. Another NIB won't collaborate. Ni ewu do asam ni meeting na nanyi. No biala what ni bibia say. Again, Richard Anyamba, one person and also who Budama Bentiana pa very noble gentleman. Unim obia like unim kaso dinihuni. Mubunu papa. No ni say why ye interview bi. The interview no ni say why ye no. Yenhwe na yaba mo wono maka. Nti.
Does Reverend Tim Forjour have evidence?
Sorry?
Does he have evidence?
How do you find out if he has evidence?
I'm asking you.
I'm coming. I will answer your question. How do you ask if he has evidence? To send 20 NIB gun-wielding people to go and ask him?
That's not what I'm asking.
I'm asking you, but that's what they have done.
I am asking you. Does he have evidence?
Let me tell you. You asked a question earlier to answer your question of evidence. Already I've told you that you are not expecting Tim Forjour to carry a handful of
that's fine, but I'm asking
so what evidence are you asking for?
You as the director of communications for the party and someone who has been following this matter very closely, you were in his house yesterday. Are you personally do you have information whether he has the evidence?
So let me ask you that question.
You are not answering my question.
No, I'll answer your question. I've answered your question.
Does he have evidence?
I've answered your question, but if you're asking an unfair question, it should be turned to you so you can answer it. The question you are asking me is an unfair question. Are you expecting that in Tim Forjour to fetch a sample of the cocaine and show anybody?
That's not what I'm asking.
The evidence he has is that...
Does he have evidence of the allegations that he's making?
You have agreed that he cannot bring sample of the cocaine or note from the plane.
So, now, as a communication director, meaning that I am very good at what you do, and I salute you for that. Our packets nest when they mean, no be so there. One case our evidence, your friend Forjour and our customer work catch all our evidence another Forjour our evidence. It's at that moment we be said one question. I know the interview one. What she's demanding from you, the interviewee, is a yes or no answer. Have you spoken to Forjour of what he has said? He has evidence, yes or no? Or do you know for a fact if he has evidence? Or has he confided in you with an information that leads to the fact that he has evidence? Any of these, the answer is either yes or no. One, as a communication director, I represent the party Kakakot. The only interview beyond for the qua na echo for two team. When I was managing a presidential candidate, I interview beyond a friend and dispute me about that because of TV in the radio. That be sometimes any facts now. Momo and Pimpia won't go to you maybe. Na abogu, I'm a down. Na ajuno. Rather than the bucket sound no could win massy all because what's our neck incentives there kasa. But teach him. Your school now give us teach him, not teach him. In teach him, so the more I teach him, the more sooner and the more questions syllable. No, yeah, that announce newsman paper, the more now, keep them no court, no. Our pede, or cheddar, or so innocent, the more no channel, not the more sooner exposing no. At Massy. Today, the video who watches the watch more do quay, it may so I am in my bed or clear, down at night. It is the more than one cassa. If you are pay, now how can I catch someone there? Oh, won't be so question. Naturally, I ready. I just know since I look at who areas we said the areas we said now. Into that very moment, maybe said them question. Say extra one and just synopsis. Two, any yes or no answer. There, catch any day. A communication director catch any day. As a partner, very soon you release a statement on that. And therefore, you answering that question in the affirmative, yes or no, will mean you are jumping ahead of yourself and disrespecting the code of conduct and disrespecting the party. And therefore, you will not be able to give any information in relation to that. So for now, you are looking at the methodology, how the NIB went to the house of Forjour. That one, naturally, Obiara declared the party, or I can even know what the baby and what the baba. In the 100 years of from baby and bear, we be to maybe so I will party and Messi Yebe no saying now, we go to my bibia. But the way you were fidgeting, the way you were trying your best possible to find ways and means and also asking or making the statement that what you are saying is unfair. I mean, it was like you were trying to have exchange of words with Sewa. For me, it was not necessary, it was not the best. And I know you to be a legend in communication, so I was expecting that at least you would have made that statement that as a party very soon release a statement on that. For now, let's look at the methodology, how the NIB went to Forjour's house. Let's discuss that. That would have been a different thing altogether. But for you to say that, do you expect him to come to you with cocaine in his hands, with this, with that? It makes you look, excuse me to say, guilty. Excuse me to say, it makes you look guilty. Let evidence be any baby. I ask I killed from me. We go in for no kind of other freedom fighter. Indeed, that is the answer. So oh, as a party, no, you the statement Baba out. Therefore, no, me in Panamacan as MCCR. This an NIB when they have to get other evidence and evidence. And that's a party, no. I didn't come here by my own accord. I came in the name of the party, and the party didn't tell me to come and answer that. They only told me the methodology in the corner for the member back and therefore, the party will, soon release a statement on this, whether he had evidence or not. If at that moment, interview one year there or press one year this and that, why do you have some personal interest? I've just told you that this and that, this and that. All these are skills we learn in communication. Your enter in intrapersonal, how to decode and encode messages under communication studies. But sometimes no be our watching one course of communication, because of now article say why they say local radio stations CB no according to Kasapa on news not one of your concept. Unlike the English stations in one more one. Ibino atase. It ipono unimesa watches about so be a communication member. You need any training be a dabi. But you are highly trained. This wretched guy, you are highly trained, like in Nkasa. But one of those things. Again, me for the man to someone from my munya fellas kwache. Okuja to do chim. My radio days time more vibe FM. That was where I am now. Yes, no boom. The son also ya bring it. Muslim ya bring it. Into ya fan to fo. Now me na why ya dom. Na Felix. The day if you know, nyame amodu die we kesi that position. And work with communication one of the best. one of the best. Ubrofo so etse na eka na echire. Etse fantifu enenim tumu wan menyu age. Da de bia me kede nyame ya wadom medu bebi a. Yipe kekre bi no we wiase a. So nyame mo wontuma wotum control dem tum no. Yo yipe pi wo hwayon. Bi be ka cho. At the 10 million and 20 million, 20 million, they don't have will collapse. Hey, 20 million, 20 million, 20 million, 20 million, and the man will collapse because now Brabomuno who be that. You will be also at the 1 billion in less than 5 minutes. Be di no apanano no oshweni no numebe. Atmase. Damn ne yasinete. The me yasi yaso no. You won't bi wa tumu beni sema how I handle tumu no na watu na kasa na assess by heart na the left na the right ya na man brave so left from fan kasa pi ayo no watu off no watu na ni free there oye yimpo na ni free there oye yimpa na udin na blank of an eye no botum we fun name nim wa ye neti na ni free there fi baby in we be gina baby na ni free there just some few days few months, few hours, few minutes, seconds, years. No jina ha. Na nyame one man be jina ha. Aya futu andi me ndisi fubi no. Won hwe won papa. Jo mahama no di won anim na wa banyi nya yan papa no. Won hwe ni yi. Hwe o man panyini. Ayo so soja tare menu ajepa o fatan. O breno ho ase. That is my kind of leader. O breno ho ase. Onyo bia ye basa omutum no dictates mutu aboyin pebe 2 or 3 a wo dem suban be bi dem so so krantin wakam the same is share papa na that kind of leaders we say so areas no. I'm sure the Ghanaian president bimpo won share bimpo da me interview many former Irish prime minister Mary Robinson many year no. That man no only that foundation man. Yeah. Yet, who be so quarantine and a wife so humble. Mama beg man Jacob say boy. The same. On fun sometimes crampo to mu kada one question mama drive one call office. Yimpa. I want to control to no ke creabi. Mreka the mass may be point to be today. And this food binum one can say workers and the Mustafa Bandi. The Biamekan, this guy who can say no I on your day. Who can say if you are why is it channel I only there's some coming a year president now can people when you the prison. Them can say and can why that into a wise another wise such president nana. Are you the president? So why do you want to say that? Why don't you wait when you become president and now I am maybe you know. Mami Nia Felix, urban communication, Ghana have me sure the Santodo number 1 and now 2. I bet to do a miss number first 5. Now no moti. Eya dankasa. Bofo, tree, me was a fancy, neka fantusa fancy. Into Biala on one in Yaji. Nyamena why I do no you. Into once we speak for the president, no, what would him there? There's nothing like that. Samin a mere president. Sam na miye presidenta Ami na miye presidenta na nkadamadi minye ni day another o mampina no so lenient Sami day ya na ke kwa no me make any statement about na ka men kasa ho kra how once I catch the kaseme peyin bi no there's nothing like Ami he said, he said, the president has said, the president has done this. The man. Now, some of these words, Felix, a very nice communicator. Mesre, Mama, the man can say, Bimbo, because our minimum is Zuni, papa, minimum, I was in you. But you share a child from Vibe FM, there's Muhu. This is a big man. You see, so the whole thing is there. Some of the being a make before I damn Joyce Bawa Montari, that woman. I'm saying any talk about you, and also how to bomb. Yipen before be better tan. And I will be back at you or tan no. Sometimes some of these were TV. Social media no one. I want to social media don't people who are below 30 years. But Gen Z's phone doors for social media century. You know why that time election time. Ever to abano. Now can be there could add to her. If you are 150k, 50k, damn that channel followers. Is that don't go from woman or to aba? This of reflect to about to numana. It is said if you go to social media. Na enya 1 million views and in cheddar and coffee for has some to do so that she obi so between just 5 views will be no one between make impact on number boma the impact now we win 1 million you know obi take 100 years kwa nenye that is life tinyame ya dom na tum kakra bo nsema eh won hwe there some your president mesre one moment pain on fana adwen onfombu ma no na oma no onkonini because them kasa tete dam no me your president na nka me president won hwe nyi maybe you know my father ma say me ntwom last time I can't be fine ma me gin na no poko adjuma no asofo ni binom masa won hwe nyi o very soon me the program CB baba so far or practicing sodomy with obi lady bi no me lady na adwin ni ala say sisia na moje tu ana olutun also your sofo ibimlu gu na me adwuma no hu fi na ma me hu da dey no aye na why entafo an anka nti de bia no obi gbo hu kuti no hu obi be ye de wo hu how what kind of life is that nya me ya chem nya me oji show the video another to the vision like hu ne den e so bible bo ni ankopon yi bibia nche obi a sisi adama ya tisi se wiase oba bibi obo so dey mama kan chendo o yi with say wona no no abemumu na shek jeja no dam theatrics na zan je nyame be bibi a che obi a ayedasum na nso kwa ni mpane be gina bedwom no ambeke de yankopon me down no yi chem that means that onhia osofo menyunyam bra wo ho ka asem no sede ka mamu won se asofo binum awo ba because of awonti yankopon ye ya chem de egbowu yankopon ya chem de na people we wiase bia ye de na egbowu ayamambre wotam aso na wotam so wotam nso but ma fa da menyamo no fa ni na wiase na ende empu nkofo dam it's not necessary omboa nia no ye ganafo ya mame no won fan wona akọ amonone wo hwe na apo awo sofo din da yan bompe bibimpu na ehu ono ho no anye kra anye bedwom na obegyan wokan wo kono wo foda wokan kasembreni wo ho wo mpinfo nkofo botum get access to them na wo da etwe na adini serious man ka black man why you there nda akede yimpo bo no wewu and you are happy. Come on, we can do better than this. Yama yanka say hu until you want nyam nyimpa fupia hey one can say dama entina no kaso radio de there ole kan musisemi na mom bible obechechim pepepepepe me hu na mom se nyame yi bibi a che no mpa o me so bed obekan anye TV and radio no ba bekan ajaje fans so akela manka Esu Bible a ebohu de damra kamera kan de nyame nya no ada me Church of Christ ni ono onyim do nya Church of Christ in America esu Bible ni a ebohu de nyame nya no wetwom there's time for everything nyame ya da nyame no for a reason nti nya time na pede esu Bible a eni eton ni esu Bible obi ase ni ye Christopher na eso na ye ko na hihya wo ba obi anyame yimpa wo to ofinenu medom na me ye ode nyame yimpa nyame nimpa I'm program here. You never get a single program of mine am I get on radio and TV how I info am I should be bada no aha na me denya me besi wo me hwe yan hu ye yan bo yan hu ban ya call ya one na me on show no share ma so ono afọ dwumedi ka o ya wako one hawk investigations wako mo catch one day elisi dan another pede wa bochili project ankesa na nya anhwea ne pia na afra one number is 0505 714871 0505 714871 afra one pe wano batutwe nkomo na bibiala aya kama one prices also the form nti bomodina afra wako the maso urban investigations are nhwehwem epeda wa nhwehwem bi wode mo obi is when you ha guru ku ha guru adwumem nyime bi do kodo entase another wo history epeda track wo history ehun bebi efi wo bibi efi there on day na epeda hwehwe ni ye na tinyime bi ase ni na obotum attract na wadamon nti bomodina be frɛ oye hawk investigations say 020 2283252 the master epeda documentary about our life, about who program be, about who juma, about who BB. A player who documentary, I do to video, do what the voice will try to come out. Those also for a hawk, or the same number 020-228-3252. We don't want to say Kofi answer Makai, no Obama Hoban. I don't pay them up too much because of that man go to me in Beja and Meji. My bonidin church now. Hey, Radi Yesu. The was so big keep mo aye won say fi. Actually na outdone. Actually na outdone. Outdone na na too. E be say na man peg. E be na actually de fe. Atma say. Kofi handsome guy, very handsome guy. Mulatto. I don't cast mulatto. Meeting to Mr. Mulatto of caste. That not. I've been a very, very, very humble guy. What's the Gen Z simply wa? Say we me so ade. But not this guy. I can tell you. Obi ne dili biara ana so oye obi a oye nyama pa ba men kan ho nsam de pi one of these days so so hu nti na me onsha yenua Kofi ansa makai no oni ebusu nyara ndo bibia ase de wa ma commission the Enoch eje me ke bibi no ho wa oye program no your program ni sunsun bi bogo room na e kan sem bi yes nti me ka dem sem nya ni nya aka ho enya ya dodo ya nti bebe man kenye no my message o hawk page no do na ka chem na ma pachaw ma atwase mi sua na ma komini me kenye so na abom abado me de wonya na ase nyame on show bibia bye bye.